Hi Libra, this is Monique with CashApp and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who's liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Let's get into it. If I sound a little relaxed, it's because it's evening time where I am. And I usually go to bed early, but not tonight. All right. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Libras regarding their money and financial opportunities. Let's get into it. What messages do you have for Libra? You know what's interesting? Recently, because I'm still traveling, I'm abroad currently, or outside of the United States, I should say. And I recently was out with some acquaintances and we met a guy, an American guy, and he happened to be a Libra, and I love Libras. And I found him a bit fascinating because he was bisexual, or he is bisexual, and very like open and proud, and just the energy that he exuded of like comfort, right? Being exactly who he is. And this man is like masculine down to a T, honey. But he just made like a little dick on the side, you know what I mean? But very masculine energy, super hot, by the way, because I was with like my gay friends. And they didn't think that he was bisexual, but I picked up on it. I was like, yeah, he's definitely like open in that way. And I love that because he confirmed it and was just loud and proud about it. And not in like a flamboyant kind of way, but just in a way of like, look, this is who I am and I'm just vibing and it's just a vibe. And I love people like that because it reminds me a lot of myself, right? I'm very like loud and proud just about who I am as a person. And I love other people who are like that unapologetically. So, and he happened to be a Libra, like I said, and I love Libras. So he left a really good impression on me because a lot of men that I've come across who I know are like bi, but they're kind of like, I guess, considered DL, is what the term that people are using. It's sad because it's like you can't really fully express every part of yourself, being fluid and just being who you are and just vibing the way you want to vibe. And I loved that he was a Black American man and just open, very masculine presenting, but bisexual nonetheless, and proud at that. I loved that so much. That just warmed my heart. And I feel like if everyone could live as freely as he lives, the world would be a better place. Because yeah, it's not easy to come out as like gay or whatever. But for a man, a Black American man specifically, to come out as bisexual, like, yeah, I like dick and I like pussy. You know what I mean? Like, I like a little bit of both. Boom, you know, boom, boom, boom. I love that because I don't see it a lot. it's very rare. So that's probably why I'm enlightened. Like, wow, that's so cool. I like that vibe a lot, because everyone should be able to be exactly who they are, you know? And there's a big stigma too around being bisexual. You're being judged by the straights, you're being judged by the gays, right? Because you're right in the middle. You like a little taste of this and a little taste of that. So again, to reiterate, for him to just be so open and free about it, I just loved that. And I really admire him for that. So yeah, that's my little story time. Let's get into it. Oh, nice. The Lovers. Okay. Giving Gemini energy. We have the Two of Pentacles. Oh. And then we have the Magician. Oh, wow. It's kind of giving like, Libras, you guys could be coming into a time where you have like a lot of romantic options or romantic offers, and how you're having to either choose or find a balance between your options and offers, okay? And being able to be a magician in your own right, right? Using all the tools in your arsenal to do and live the way that you want to live and do what you want to do, right? I like this. I feel like some of you are getting like new romantic prospects. All right. Piggybacking on options and offers. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Libra regarding their money. Okay, the Seven of Wands as your crowning energy. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles, my wealthy woman of leisure. Oh, wow. Look at that. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now, Libra. Get into your bag then, honey. Tell us more. Ooh, the Star. Aquarius energy. And then we have the Six of Swords. Wow. Very, very good. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the Six of Swords, a lot of you are moving into a time of massive success. I know right now things seem a little off kilter because there's a lot of endings happening. And this year of 2025, which is a 9-year, a year of expansion, a Jupiter year, but it's definitely changing a lot of things. And a lot of people are feeling that, right? But it's really getting you ready for this new adventure that you're moving into. Stardom, success. Perhaps some of you have Aquarius prominently aspected in your chart, or a very strong Uranus placement, right? Some of you could be moving, you could be relocating, right? Some of you are definitely getting to your money with the Nine of Pentacles. And with the Seven of Wands as your crowning energy, this definitely indicates being successful, right? After a bit of an uphill battle, after a bit of challenge, you finally moving into an energy of success, of financial overflow, of recognition, okay? And with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, this could be happening for you quite quickly. I mean, I feel like December is going to be a very fast moving energy. We're currently in November giving Scorpio energy, so a lot of transformation happening. And with December being the final month of the year, I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of the new changes coming in December. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Lovers again. What's this? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like a lot of stability is coming in towards you. Some of you could be embarking upon a new romantic relationship, right? A relationship that's like a wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. And if this is not a romantic partnership, this can be a business partnership, right? It doesn't have to be romantic, but with the Lovers there, it is kind of giving undertones of romance, okay? I just feel like a lot of things are changing quite rapidly for a lot of people, and in a good way and in a positive way. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. This is for Libra. This is for Libra regarding their money. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, Spirit. This is for Libra. We have the Five of Cups, okay. The Seven of Cups, all right. Ooh, and the Nine of Wands, yeah. A lot of you have been fighting an uphill battle, right? But now you're coming to the conclusion that you are just holding up your boundaries. I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to, doesn't it? Right? You've been through a lot, some confusion, some deception, right? People may be trying to emotionally manipulate you into doing something you don't want to do. And you've kind of had to learn things the hard way, like having healthy boundaries and having discernment, all right? And because of that, because you are learning these lessons of life, the Wheel of Fortune is turning right side up in your favor, opening up this portal of success and forward movement for you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Okay, so a nice large sum of money coming in when you least expect it. All right, especially here with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh, an offer with the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. An offer of a new beginning here with the Wheel of Fortune. And strength. Wow. I'm hearing the term easy street. I feel like for you, Libra, like moving in to December, things are going to be feeling a lot lighter and easier for you when it comes to your money and finances, when it comes to options, offers, and opportunities as well. The Star. Whoa. Okay. So contractual agreements, partnerships that are upgrading you. Okay. Look at that. Offering a new beginning with the Fool. Aries energy. Tell us more. Okay. The Knight of Cups wanted to slip out. Boom. All right. So offers. Tell us more about these offers, Spirit. Oh, wow. And then there's that new beginning. We saw this earlier at the bottom of the deck, remember? And then the Knight of Wands. Wow, Libra. This is so good. And this is something you guys have been waiting on for quite some time, too. I mean, look, 2025 has been a very interesting year. I was expecting, more. And a lot has happened, that's for sure. But yeah, I just feel like 2025, now looking back, right, with hindsight being 2020, I just feel like 2025 is preparing us for 2026 and so on and so forth. Because 2026 is a number one. It's a 1 year. Six of Swords. So it's like 2025 was like the release of baggage, the release of unnecessary people, places, and things, the release of shenanigans that no longer serve you, releasing all the things that no longer serve you so that you're not bringing them into your new beginning, right? Exactly. Six of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Okay, some of you could be panicked about this new beginning or in your head because of uncertainty. There could be people outside of you who are in their head about your new beginning or in their head. Yeah, look at that. Watchers with the Page of Swords. Ooh, and emo daddy, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you could have somebody who has a hard time letting go. All right, somebody who has a hard time with change. All right, latched onto your energy. This could be an ex, someone that you've let go of, but this person could be like cyber stalking you, right, on social media. And then we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who I like to call my slice and dice queen. Yeah, I just feel like, 2009 is a year of release and a year of endings. What's the outcome for Libra regarding their money? What's the outcome for Libra regarding their money? Wow. Cycles, 1 year, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10-year cycle. Yeah, this could have been like a 10-year cycle for some of you that you're finally closing out, a chapter you're finally leaving in the past. Opportunist, yeah, aggressive, diligent, eager, aspiring, dynamic, go-getter. A lot of you are getting a new lease on life here. New work is coming in for some of you, a new home. And then we have my other opportunist card, fraudster, strategic, cunning, aggressive. Okay. Meditate, Gemini got that one too. What's the outcome for Libra's money? Thank you. Luxury lifestyle. Some of you are upgrading your lifestyle. Open-minded. Spirit is saying be open-minded. I mean, perhaps some of you are like bisexual, right? The little story that I gave you in the beginning, perhaps this is just the green light to be open about who you are, and whoever's meant to vibe with you will vibe with you, and whoever's not will fall to the wayside. I mean, that's what you want anyway, right? You want people who accept you for who you are. And, for those who don't, let them fall off to the wayside. Leave them in 2025. We have a time frame of days. 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 15 days, 8 days. What's this? Ooh, a lot of you are moving into your millionaire era. I know that's right. And then a wealthy man. Ooh la la. Business owner, luxury, opulence, millionaire, affluent, riches. Ooh, I know that's right, Libra. You better get your shmoney. Anything else you want to say to Libra, Spirit? Yeah, meeting that bisexual guy was just so refreshing. Like, that's not his whole identity. He's like a professor and all this other stuff, right? But I just loved how I've never met anybody like him before. It was so cool just engaging with him and getting to know him a bit, Because I find people who are exactly who they're meant to be, I find them fascinating. Because they're able to be free and be who they are, and they just feel good to be around. And I'm like that kind of person. That's why I recognized it in him, and I liked it, because it was kind of like a mirror, like, he's who he is, and he loves it, and he's not ashamed, and he shouldn't be. And it's kind of like how I am, right? I stand out. I'm who I am in my own right, and I repel a lot of people because I have very magnetic energy, but then I also draw in a lot of people who are similar to me as well. So it's cool. Ooh, Junbi, total disruption, the number 13. Is this the Fool? I think Junbi is the Fool in this deck. Father of Air. All right, we have the King of Swords, the number 36. Leadership. All right, now, Libra, there you are. And then we have the Twins. Wow, the Lovers again, the number 6, conscious connections. A lot of you are going into building conscious connections, right? Towards the end of this year into 2026. And I think that's great, right? And a lot of you are also moving into your millionaire era, honey. So vibe out. And if you want to book a reading, the link to my website's in the description. And for those of you who've recently booked your readings and you're new to me, check your junk mail, check your spam, because your reading could be sitting there, okay? And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.